Welcome to another edition of Living in Shelby Township. I'm Kelly Kasuda, and today we are inside the brand new Shelby Township Activity Center. Let's take a look. Sitting here in the gymnasium of the new Shelby Township Activity Center, I have with me Joe Youngblood, the Director of Parks and Recreation. Joe, thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you, Kelly, for having me on. And yes, we're very excited for our first look for our residents of the former Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, it's kind of like a backstage pass almost. You're really lucky.
It is. A lot of people haven't been in here, and this is now called the Shelby Township Activity Center.
Wow.
And in the Activity Center, so our residents know, is we're going to house the Senior Center and the Parks and Rec employees, as well as activities after 5 o'clock. So 8:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m., Monday through Friday, is the senior activities, 50 and over. After 5 o'clock, we'll still have some activities for 50 and over, but then it shifts gears to the youth of our community, youth basketball league, so on and so forth. But once you take a look at this building, and the possibilities are endless. We're so excited about it. This is exactly what Shelby Township needs for an activity center for our seniors and everyone from 1 year old to 49 years old as well for activities.
Yes, and you know, it's deceiving looking from the outside. It looks, you know, just like a normal building. When you step inside, it's big and there's all these different rooms. I was really surprised touring this, how many rooms there are. So what are some of the activities that are gonna happen here?
Well, once again, Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock. If you've been to the senior center, as it is now, we have the Meals on Wheels program for the seniors. They'll have card tables, we'll have the game room for they play billiards or ping pong. We'll have fitness classes. But now when you have a gymnasium like this, it really opens up the activities you can do. We're gonna have pickleball in here, we're gonna have area for 3 courts, we have basketball, we have two full-size courts, basically, one high school-sized court as well. Once again, the volleyball, basketball leagues, many different activities. Also, we're talking about, it's cold out here, you want a place to walk, you know, walk around the exterior of the gym. We're just, every day right now, we're excited about writing down with a pencil, what are we gonna add, what can we do? And it's just something that really makes us smile, and because we know it's gonna be great for the community.
Absolutely. I have to ask, what is next? You know, we're sitting in this great gym, and I can't even imagine, what do you take on first when you move into a building like this?
Well, the backtracking a little bit, the first step we're going to do is we're meeting with the engineers right now because we have to write the RFP for the renovations. As you can see, the gymnasium's in beautiful shape. We'll get some footage of the rest of the building, and you'll see there are some renovations that need to be done, some paint, carpet, lighting, so on and so forth. So that's going to be the first step. But from now until June, when hopefully we open up, is the time we're brainstorming, along with the senior center staff, the Parks and Rec staff. Let's start working on the schedule. What are we going to have in here? And that's the real exciting part of when we do open up in our residency, the different activities that we have. And I know they'll be very happy.
Yeah, renovations can be tough, but you did tell me earlier that no walls need to be knocked down, nothing that major.
No, it's a beautiful building.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful building. It's whenever you get something built in 1995, you know, it's time for a little paint, some new carpet, some new furniture. And so we want the residents, when they walk in, to say, oh my gosh, this beautiful building, it looks brand new. You know,
yeah, so the bones are good.
Yes.
The bones are really good.
And we're getting a new parking lot. You can see right there, there's some issues out there. We have to get a new roof, but with any building, that happens.
Is there anything part of the building, besides the whole thing, that you're really excited about? I mean, you're getting a new office.
I am getting a new office. That is exciting. Being a sports guy my whole life, I can tell you the place we're sitting right now is, I'm very excited about it. One thing, you know, back in 1989, a long time ago, when I was at Eisenhower High School, my buddies and I, we always played sports, and back then we're like, gosh, there's nowhere to play basketball. So we're really going to emphasize also, we want some programs for teens Friday night. So come on, we have a place to hang out, watch a movie. Hey, we got the basketball gym, play basketball, volleyball. So it's just something that's going to be great for the kids in the community as well, kids meaning junior high and teenagers, where let's keep them out of trouble. What a great facility to come use. Yeah,
absolutely. Joe, is there anything else that I'm missing that you really want to emphasize?
One thing would like to say is this building is going to be very unique. You know, we've had people say, oh, we can have a pool and a fitness area and free weights. And you know what? In Shelby Township, there's a fitness center on quite a few corners right now. And you can go places. We don't need to duplicate that or compete with the private sector. we have something that no one else has in Shelby Township, an activities center, which we're going to make the best use of it, and we're going to have things that no other facility in the township has. So I know our residents will be very proud and a place they can call home.
Yeah. Are we aiming, when's the move-in date where everybody gets to come in and see? Do we have a date?
We're looking for June 2019.
Okay, put it on
Not
your
very far
calendar.
away.
Yeah,
Not
put it
very
on your
far away.
calendar. June. I'll be here. Joe, thank you so much.
Kelly, thank you so much, and let's see all of our residents out here soon.
Yeah. Hey there, how would you like to have a personalized Christmas greeting? The better question is, why wouldn't you want one? Especially because they're absolutely free. During Shelby Township's Christmas Aglow, the Shelby TV elves built an entire set inside of Township Hall, except for Timmy. He's like always on the naughty list. Anyway, the set lets us turn this into this, putting you right inside Whoville. All you have to do is wait in line, practice what you want to say, and then wait for your big TV debut. By the time you leave, you'll have a video that's done and ready to watch and share on social media. The Lozen family from Shelby Township agreed to be our guinea pigs for the first one. Here's what it looks like.
From our family to yours.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Love the Lozens.
Pretty cool, right? Especially since it's free. What, you guys, will you turn that off, please? I think Timmy's in the control room. Anyways, make sure you stop by the lower level of Shelby Township Hall so we can make your video Christmas greeting.
Yeah, the big draw every year for the Aglow is it's our first chance for kids to sit on Santa's lap at Christmas and tell them their Christmas wish list and get a photo op with St. Nick. So we thought we'd take it a step further while they're sitting there getting their photo op. If their parents, their guardians, anybody that's with them taking the photo, takes the photo on their device through Instagram or Twitter and hashtags the photo ShelbyTWP Aglow, they'll have a free printout in Township Hall. And again, just another nice keepsake to remember the time they had at the Shelby Township Aglow this year. And they'll be upstairs in Township Hall will be the station to pick up your printout. They'll be right next to the giving tree and the coat drive box. So maybe folks come in, they pick up their free photo and spread that goodwill with some of our charitable outreach efforts as well.
The Packard Proving Ground is a place to go get a look at some classic cars, and I got a chance to drive one of these majestic roadsters. Now, I learned a skill that many millennials don't have, and that's driving a stick shift. So let's see how I do. Yeah, start me off on some good terrain.
The clutch is now disengaged, so the engine's disengaged from the rest of the drivetrain.
Yes.
So what you want to do, I think the best way to start is not even worry about the gas pedal.
Okay.
Just gradually release the clutch. I can feel it starting to.
Yeah.
So you just want to keep.
Oh yeah, it's even. Do you have your foot on the gas at all?
No.
Wow.
Now, this is a beginner. This isn't how you would drive it normally, but this is how I would teach somebody first time to drive a manual fit. So then I pushed the clutch in. I went up. I can do that again.
You got to push that clutch in order to
Yes, you.
switch gears.
Yes, I was going a little too slow. There's a little turnaround right before those gates, so we'll.
Luckily, we're not on any open roads.
Well, and that would be another thing I would recommend going to, like, say, a shopping center, like Lakeside or something, on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
That would be a very good time to learn. And when you stop, if you're just going to slow down a little bit, you don't have to push the clutch in. But if you're going to stop, the first thing you want to do is push the clutch in, or else you'll stall the engine.
Okay.
So I know I'm in first because I pulled forward and down. And once again, I'm going to give it just no gas.
A slow
And see,
release
I'm
off.
moving.
Wow.
And now that I did that, I'm going to give it gas. And now I'm ready to shift. So first thing I want to do, keep the gas at that speed, push the clutch in, come up to neutral, down, second.
Down and then up.
Yes.
It's my turn.
Yeah. But
I can already feel my stomach turning a little, just out of nerves. Okay. Okay. So, clutch down.
first, push the clutch in.
Ooh. Not made for short people. And then, okay, so then first gear would be down.
Well, I think you're if you're in, I think you're in neutral. Now
Okay.
pull it towards you. There.
Towards you.
You found that little passageway.
Oh, yeah.
So
It is about the feeling.
that little passageway is neutral.
Okay.
So you gotta find that little passageway, pull it towards you, gently pull it towards you, and down.
And then I'm gonna slowly release the clutch.
Yeah, very slowly.
Very slowly.
So as soon as you feel it moving, don't just release it. Just continue like a very gradual release, just till you get the feel of it.
Oh, okay.
Not bad.
Ooh, all right, we're driving. Oh my gosh.
Now you give it gas.
Give it a little gas. Now if I have to then, more gas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you can shift it. Now push the clutch in.
In. And then back.
No, push the clutch all the way down.
Oh, all the way down.
Yep. Now neutral. Okay, we slow down. We're too slow now.
Oh, we're too slow.
We slow down. Now hold on. Stop.
Uh-oh.
Don't give it any
Now
gas.
what?
We're gonna go. Okay. Now
now
do
what?
it again.
Okay.
Don't no gas, but
No gas?
gently let the clutch out like you did
Gently
before.
Let the clutch go.
Yeah. Now
Okay.
you're doing fine.
All right. Give it a little
Very
gas.
good. Now give it gas.
Okay.
Now keep going. Because when you're shifting, you're going to lose some speed. So
Oh,
now,
okay.
now
push it.
push the clutch in. Now off the gas.
Oh, off the gas. Oh.
Now let the clutch out easy. Oh, slow down. Push the clutch in.
In.
See, we lost some speed, so we were too slow to
Okay.
go into. Yeah, you're in first.
Okay.
So now the clutch is in.
Yep.
Push the gas pedal all the way down. That's just. There you go.
Scariest sound of my life. Oh my God, I thought I gurgled the engine. Is that a word? Is that a technical term?
Sure. Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna let the clutch up.
Yep.
I'm gonna get it this time. We're going. Push some.
Okay.
All right.
Well, why don't we just stay in first?
Okay.
Because we're
gonna-
so close to
We're
the
gonna
end.
have to turn.
Yeah, so go through the gate,
Okay. Through.
straighten it out.
Oh yeah, not an automatic
Now
steering wheel.
give it gas.
gas.
Keep going, cause. Okay, now push the clutch in.
Oh. Oh, I didn't get it that time, did I? Okay, so what did I do wrong there?
You were actually going into reverse.
Oh,
You needed to go forward. And
okay, forward.
so you got into second. That's good.
All right.
Okay, now
So,
try it.
Let
Okay.
let
No.
up the clutch.
Yep.
Give it some gas.
Mm-hmm. A little faster. Okay. Now push clutch in. Push clutch in.
Ah, how did I do?
Let
Not
clutch
well.
out. Let clutch out.
Not-
Oh, no. Okay.
Sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I really gotta fling it forward though,
Well,
right?
no, what you got to do is, once again, get that neutral.
Get that neutral. That's the tough part. Is for me, it's getting it into that neutral. I feel like I'm
Okay.
gonna break the stick. Press the clutch. Okay.
Okay, now push clutch in. Push clutch in.
In. Okay.
Okay, we stalled it a little bit.
Oh no! Why? Too slow?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're actually in second.
Oh man. Oh, I got it. Okay. Okay.
So here, now try shifting it now, even with the engine. No, see, that's what I'm saying. Don't pull it, let it, put your hand like here.
Okay.
See how it dropped?
Oh, yeah. Just like that. And then
Then continue up.
I always feel like I'm gonna break it.
Well, you just got to find that
Okay.
position.
What did I just do now? It's in.
I don't know. Yeah, it was in.
Okay.
You had it in first.
So push it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. This is the test. This is gonna be it. This is it. Okay. If I can get this, you get your paycheck, which is a
Okay.
handshake. All right.
Okay.
So. Okay. Now what do I do?
Well,
I feel like I'm stuck.
Well, we're going to start it. You got to
Okay.
press on the gas pedal.
Oh.
Press the clutch all the way down, yep. Oh, keep going. Oh,
Did I break this?
you didn't break it, but
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Should I do it again or no?
Yeah,
I don't
go
want to
ahead.
break it.
well, we might have it. Dead battery.
Oh no! Steve, I'm so sorry.
Oh, not a big deal. We just might have to
Push it into the garage?
push it or jump it.
Oh no, I broke the car.
You didn't really break it, but
But I didn't do well. That's the point of this.
I'd
Well, on a-
give you a C.
That's really nice, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, the
see,
lights are
Yeah,
barely.
the battery's almost dead.
Well,
so
you know-
let me go get another car to jump it.
Oh my God. Okay. Do you want me to pull it out of the garage? I'm just
Sure.
totally kidding. Let's put the light on.
let's-
Andrew's going to use this interview. Ask me all those questions again. Ask me again.
So, how did you feel?
Well, we're right now sitting stalled at Packard Proving Ground. I feel nauseous. I feel a little sick to my stomach because I stalled this beautiful classic car, and I'm pretty disappointed in myself. I feel a little nauseous, actually, like sad nauseous.
Now,
Me.
next time, would you think you'll be able to calm down easier knowing that you did this before, or?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'll be able to calm myself down a little bit. I think because now I know what it's like, I won't be as nervous. And he actually gave me a really great tip at the end that I'm like, oh, I wish I'd known that because that was a good tip to just push on it. The H. I wish he had told me in the beginning that it was an H because now I can visualize what the gears are.
Right.
Like I was telling you, I'm a bull in a china shop normally. I am not graceful. I am not dainty in any way. And so I was so nervous to get my hands on a classic car because I appreciate them so much.
You didn't want to damage it.
I didn't want to damage it. And to me, I thought I was being too hard on the stick shift, gear shift.
Gear shifter.
See, obviously I've learned a lot. I thought I was being too rough on this, and he was teaching me, no, you gotta throw it in there, and I couldn't do it, and so, and I also was going really slow. Little secret for you at home, my dad has a 71 Roadrunner, and he said if I learned how to drive stick, that, maybe possibly I could, inherit this Roadrunner. I think he's going to see this story and think,
She ain't gonna get it.
Absolutely not.
Darn it.
Oh, I was so close to getting that Roadrunner. But, you know.
What'd you do?
We've debriefed it all
It's
for
all
the
in the
camera.
It had nothing to do with.
We've been debriefing for the last 5 minutes or so, and Tyler said, "Oh, I knew right away you weren't fast enough. You weren't getting up to speed to change gears."
Okay. Positive on here. Leave that.
See, I'm learning a lot today.
Okay, now if you want to shine the light here, black is negative.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is now put the negative one on here because it's a positive ground car. I'm just going to let that hang. I would expect more juice.
Ooh. Have you ever seen The Office when Michael is like, "You just stick these anywhere on here"? You're really confident in me, aren't you? Question.
Yes.
Oh, this is open. I can't see.
So yeah, you should be able to just leave that in neutral. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
And then we're just going to push.
I just steer, right?
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, I got nervous there. I was like, oh my God. Woo! So, I was debriefing with our photographer Tyler while you were getting the battery. So, I feel like this is what I've learned. One, it's not as easy as people say it is. For someone who doesn't know cars,
Initially.
not as easy, but it surprisingly then got easier to. My big concern was the feet. I wasn't sure. I always get amazed with drummers how they are able to, use both feet, and they can keep all these various rhythms and beats, and I could never understand how they did that. And so the feet, it becomes easier. That definitely becomes easier.
There's a coordination there.
Yes.
And there's a learning curve, just like everything.
Huge learning curve.
I'd say in a couple weeks, you would have developed a lot of confidence.
Yeah, and I also told our photographer, I am normally a bull in a china shop, so I get very nervous about being too rough with things. But really, I mean, these cars, even though they're classic, you really can use them. And
Well, they were built, designed and built to be used. Yes.
Yeah.
You don't want to, like these aren't the kind of cars you'd want to do burnouts in or anything, but they're definitely used, designed to be
I have
used.
to say, driving my Chevy Malibu now is going to be very boring. And I didn't break it. For the record, will you tell everyone I didn't break it?
You didn't break it, and the battery went dead for some reason. She had nothing to do with that.
Now, what would you tell my father if he were to see this?
Well, practice makes perfect. This. I would say you're probably your average initial,
Yeah.
driver.
But you gave me a final grade of?
I give you a C.
All right, I'm coming back and I'm gonna bump that grade up to an A. Steve, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
Now, we did get confirmation from the Packard Proving Ground that the car is okay, so you can go see it still there in the garage. And I did talk to my dad, and he said, there is no way I will ever be getting my hands on that 71 Roadrunner, but we'll see. I'm gonna practice a little bit more. Thank you so much to the Packard Proving Ground for that great experience.
Are you interested in taking care of a reptile or amphibian at home, but not sure how to take care of them? Why not adopt one at our Burgess Shadbush Nature Center? One-year adoptions are $25 for a small animal and $50 for a large animal. You'll get an adoption certificate, and the adoption fee will help cover vet care and expenses for your animal. You're encouraged to come in regularly to take care of your animal. For more information, you can call the Burgess Shadbush Nature Center at 586-323-2478 or contact them at naturecenter@shelbytwp.org. You can visit the Nature Center yourself at 4101 Riverbends Drive, off of the Ryan Road entrance of Riverbends Park.
Do you know where your ancestors really came from? You can actually use the Shelby Township Library computers to search Ancestry.com to figure out if you're really Italian or maybe Dutch. Let the Shelby Township Library teach you about your family tree and let it emerge.
So the first time you use Ancestry.com at the library, you might want to talk to the librarian at the information desk, but you can also just sit down at one of our public computers, or we have some computers at the back that are at the back of the library in the atrium that you don't have to log into with a library card. It's a little bit limited there because you can't also go to other places on the internet. You'd only be able to go to databases. If you use our public computers, you can visit other sites at the same time that you're working on Ancestry.com. If you don't have a library card, you can see the librarian at the information desk with a photo ID and get a guest pass to use a computer that way. So that is a way you can use Ancestry.com if you don't have a library card for Shelby Township. So the first thing you do is go to the library homepage. Once there, you would click on Resources tab on our homepage, and then you would go to our online databases. They're listed both alphabetically and by subject. If you go to alphabetically, you would just look in the A's for Ancestry.com. If you go by subject, scroll to where it says Genealogy and Biology, and that way you'll find all of the genealogical databases and information that we have for Shelby Township library patrons. The library has a subscription to Ancestry.com. It doesn't cost anything additional to people who come and use the library. They just get to come in and use it. And one of the really nice things about our Ancestry.com subscription is it's not limited to North America. A lot of people get a personal subscription and then are surprised that they can't also research their English family tree, for example. We have all of that right here at the library. In addition, we have another database of genealogical information that people can use from home with their library card or their driver's license number. That's called MyHeritage, and that one they can get to through the library's resources page through one of our databases. And it gives a lot of the same information as the library subscription to Ancestry.com. Not quite as much information, but a lot, and like I said, that one can be used from home. Our library Ancestry.com subscription does have to be used in the library. Anybody who has a library card in Michigan can use the MyHeritage and the Ancestry.com. Anybody who comes to our library can use it. You do not need to have a library card. We're really excited to be able to offer Ancestry.com, and that's really one of many resources we have for helping people search their family trees. We have some books that provide tips on where else to look or how to contact places where the records are not yet digitized or still on paper, where you need to try and gather information that way. And then we also have some local history here on Shelby Township, so if your relatives' ancestors are from the area, we have a lot of information that explains the history of Shelby Township that we can explain to.
Thanks for watching another edition of Living in Shelby Township. See you next time.